Hare Krishna Mataji, Pranam Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, San Prabhuji's Dandvat Pranams. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Pranams Mataji.
Pranams Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Pranams Mataji. Mataji will join. Let us wait for the Mataji to join. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Hare Krishna, everyone.
Hare Krishna
Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Pranams Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Go to your place. Okay, let me just pull out the chapter 1 second.
21st chapter.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Shiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayadhirayet Nishtaprayashu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Nashtaki. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, 5th Canto, Chapter 21. We'll do verse 4, 5, 6, and 7, but none of them have the purport. So you all will read verse number 7. Okay? It will be a quick class. Yada me shatulayorvartate tadaho ratrani samanani bhavanti yada vrishabha adishu panchashu cha rashishu charati tad ahani eva vardhante harashati cha mashi ekeka ghatika ratrishu. Purport by translation by His Vangesha Prabhupada. Bhavat ki jai. When the sun passes through Mesh, Aries, and Tula, Libra, the duration of day and night are equal. When it passes through 5 signs headed by Vrishab, Taurus, duration of days increase until the Cancer, and then it gradually decreases by half an hour each month until the day and night again become equal in Libra. Yada vrishika adishu panchashu vartate tadaho ratrani viparyayani bhavanti. Translation by Prabhupada. When the sun passes through the 5 signs beginning with Vrishika, Scorpio, the duration of the days decrease until Capricorn, and gradually it increases month after month until day and night become equal in Aries. Yavad dakshina ayanam ahani vardhante yavad udgayanam ratriyaha. Translation by Prabhupada. Until the sun travels to the south, the days grow longer, and until it travels to the north, the night grows longer. All right, verse 7. Madhumay Krishna Kan Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Evam Navakotayah Ekapanchashat Lakshani Yojananam Manasottaragiri Parivartanasya Upadishanti Tasmin Indrim Purim Purvasmat Meroho Devadhanim Nama Dakshinata Yam Yam Samyamanim Nama Paschatvarunim Nimlochanim Nama Uttarata Saumyam Vibhavarim Nama Tasu Udaya Madhyanastamaya Nishithani Iti Bhutanam Pravrutti Nivrutti Nimittani Samaya Visheshena Meror Chatudisham. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Chitramohini Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. एवं नवकोटयः एकपञ्चाशत् लक्षाणि योजनानां मानसोत्तरगिरिपरिवर्तनोऽसुपदिशन्ति तस्मिन् ऐन्द्रिं पुरीं पूर्वस्मानो मरोद्रेव देवधानीं नाम दक्षिणतो यां यां संयमनीं नाम पश्चाद्वारिणीं निम्लोचिनीं नाम उत्तरतः सौम्यां विभावरीं नाम तास् उदया मध्याह्न अस्त समया निशितातिनीति भूतानां प्रवृत्ति निवृत्ति निमित्तानि समय विशेषण मेरोदश्चतुर्दिशं। हरे कृष्ण माताजी। थैंक यू
Thank
माताजी।
you. Hare Krishna. Shubharao Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी। हरे धन्यवाद प्रणाम।
Dhanwad Pranam.
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। एवं नवकोटय एकपञ्चाशल्लक्षाणि योजनानां मानसोत्तरगिरिपर्वतनस्योपदिशन्ति तस्मिन्नैन्द्रीं पुरीं पूर्वस्मान् मेरोर्देवधानीं नाम दक्षिणतो यां यां संयमनीं नाम पश्चाद्वारुणीं निम्लोचनीं नाम उत्तरतः सौम्यां विभवरीं नाम तासूदयमध्याह्नास्तमयनि सीधानीति भूतानां प्रवृत्तिनिवृत्तिनिमित्तानि समयविशेषणमेरोश्चतु दिशम्। हरे कृष्ण।
Thank you, Krishna. Anjali Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी धन्यवाद प्रणाम। एवं नवकोट्यः एकपञ्चाशतलक्षाणि योजनानां मानसोत्तरगिरिपरिवर्तनस्य उपदिशन्ति तस्मिन् ऐन्द्रियपुरीं पूर्वस्मात् मेरोः देवधानीं नाम दक्षिणतः यां यां संयमनीं नाम पश्चात्वारुणीं निम्लोचनीं नाम उत्तरतः सौम्यां विभावरीं नाम तासु उदय मध्याह्न अस्तमय निशीथानि इति भूतानां प्रवृत्ति निवृत्ति निमित्तानि समय विशेषण मेरोः चतुर्दिशम्। हरे कृष्ण माता।
Vijay Kumari Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी। धन्यवाद प्रणाम। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। एवं नवकोडाय एकपञ्चाशत् लक्षाणि योजनानां मानसोत्तरगिरिपर्वतनस्योदिसन्धि तस्मिन् ऐन्द्रीं पुरीं पूर्वस्मान् मेरोर् देवदानीं नाम दक्षिणतो यां यां संयमानीं नाम पश्चात् वरुणीं नीम्लोचनीं नाम उत्तरतः सौम्यां विभावरीं नाम दासुदाय मध्याह्नास्तमय निषूदानि इति भूतानां प्रवृत्तिनिवृत्तिनिमित्तानि समयविशेषेण मैरो सदुदिशम्। थैंक यू माताजी।
Krishna. Usha Dhyavati Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी। प्रणाम माताजी। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। एवं नवकोटय एकपञ्चाशत् लक्षानि योगनानं मनोसतरि सतारगिरि परिवर्तनास्य उपदिशान्ति तस्मिन् ऐन्द्रीं पुरीं पूर्वस्मात् मेरो देवदानीं नाम दक्षिणात् यां यां संयमानीं नम पश्चात् वारुणीं निम्लोचनीं नाम उत्तरतः सौम्यां विभावरीं नाम तसु उदया मध्याह्नः अस्तामय निष्ठानि इति भूतानां प्रवृत्ति निवृत्ति निमित्तानि समय विशेषण मेरो चतुर्दिशम्। थैंक यू माताजी। हरे कृष्ण।
Pushpa Yashamati Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी धन्यवाद प्रणाम माताजी। एवं नवकोडय एह पञ्चाशल्लक्षानि योजनानं मानसोत्तरगिरिपरिवर्तनस्योदिसन्ति तस्मिन् ऐन्द्रीं पुरीं पूर्वस्मान्मेरोर्तेतानिं नाम दक्षिणतो यां यां संयमानीं नाम पश्चाद्वारिणीं निम्लोचनीं नाम उत्तरदः सौम्यां विभावरीं नाम तासुदय मध्याह्नास्तमय निसूतानीति भूतानां प्रवृत्तिनिवृत्तिनिमित्तानि समयविशेषेण मेरोश्चतुर्दिशम् हरे कृष्ण माताजी थैंक यू माताजी हरे कृष्ण
मध्यमति विलासिनी माताजी।
हरे कृष्ण माताजी दंडवत प्रणाम माताजी। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। एवं नवकोटय एकपञ्चाशलक्षाणि योजनानां मानसोत्तरगिरिपरिवर्तनस्योपदिशन्ति तस्मिन्नैन्द्रीं पुरीं पूर्वस्मानमेरो देवधानीं नाम दक्षिणपतो याम्यां संयमनीं नाम पश्चाद्वारिणीं निम्नलोचनीं नाम उत्तरतः सौम्यां विभावरीं नाम तासुदय मध्याह्नस्तमया निशीथानिति भूतानां प्रवृत्तिनिवृत्तिनिमित्तानि समयविशेषेण मेरोश्चतुर्दिशम्। थैंक यू माताजी। हरे कृष्ण।
कृष्ण प्राणनंदिनी माधवी माताजी।
हरे कृष्ण माताजी प्रणाम माताजी। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। एवं नवकोटय एकपञ्चाशत् लक्षाणि योजनानां मानसोत्तरगिरिः परिवर्तनस्य उपदिशन्ति तस्मिन् ऐन्द्रीं पुरीं पुरस्मात् मेरोः देवधानीं नाम दक्षिणात् यमं संयमनीं नाम पश्चात् वारुणीं निम्लोचनीं नाम उत्तरतः सौम्यं विभावरीं नाम तसु उदय मध्याह्न अस्तमय निशितानि इति भूतानां प्रवृत्ति निवृत्ति निमित्तानि सम्यं विशेषेण मेरोः चतुर्दिशम्। हरे कृष्ण माताजी। थैंक यू माताजी।
थैंक यू। श्रीनिवास दयामय प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्ण माताजी धन्यवाद प्रणाम। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। एवं नवकोटय एकपञ्चाशत् लक्षाणि योजनानां मानसोत्तरगिरिपरिवर्तनस्योपदिशन्ति तस्मिन् ऐन्द्रीं पुरीं पूर्वस्मान् मेरो देवधानीं नाम दक्षिणतो याम्यां समयमनीं नाम पश्चात् वारुणीं निम्लोचनीं नाम उत्तरतः सौम्यां विभावरीं नाम तासु उदयमध्याह्नस्तमय निशितानिति भूतानां प्रवृत्तिनिवृत्तिनिमित्तानि समयविशेषेण मेरो चतुर्दिशम्। हरे कृष्ण।
थैंक यू हरे कृष्ण। एवं नवकोटयः एकपञ्चाशत् लक्षाणि योजनानां मानसोत्तरगिरि परिवर्तनस्य उपदिशन्ति तस्मिन् ऐन्द्रं पुरीं पूर्वस्मान् मेरुर्देवधानीं नाम दक्षिणतो याम्यां संयमानीं नाम पश्चाद्वारुणीं निम्लोचनीं नाम उत्तरतः सौम्यां विभावरीं नाम आसुदया मध्याह्ना अस्तामया निशितहान् इति भूतानां प्रवृत्ति निवृत्ति निमित्तानि समया विशेषेण मेरुश्चतुर्दिशम्। एवं 10 नव 9 कोटया 10 millions एकपञ्चाशत् 51 लक्षाणि hundreds thousands योजनानां of the yojanas Manusattara Giri of the mountain known as Manusattara parivartanasya, of the circumambulation, Upadishanti, they, learned scholars teach, Tasmin, on that Manusatra mountain, Indriyam of King Indra, Purim, the city, Purvasmat, on the eastern side, Meru of Sumeru mountain, Devadhanim, Devadhani, Nam of the name, Dakshinataha, on the southern side, Yam of Yamaraj, Samyamani, Nam name, Paschat, on the western side, Varunim of Varun, Nimlochani, Nam named, Uttarataha, on the northern side, Samyam of the moon, Vibhavari, Nam named, Tasu in all of them, Udaya rising, Madhyahana, midday, Astamay, sunset, Nishitani, midnight, Iti, thus, Bhutanam, of the living entities, Pravarti, of activity, Nivritti, and cessation of activity, Nimittani, the causes, Samaya Visheshena, by the particular times, Meru of Sumeru mountain, Chatudisham, the four sides. Translation by His Divine Grace Prabhupada Ki Jai. Sukdev Goswami continued, my dear king, as stated before, the learned say that the sun travels over all sides of Manasotra mountain in a circle whose length is, what is the length now? 9,051 lakh yojan, or 7,006,008 lakh miles. Oh. On Manasotra mountain, due east of Mount Sumeru, is a place known as Devadhani, possessed by King Indra. Similarly, in the south is a place known as Samyamani, possessed by Yamaraj. In the west is a place known as Nimlochani, possessed by Varun. And in the north is a place named Vibhavari, possessed by the moon god. Sunrise, midday, sunset, and midnight occur in all those places according to specific times, thus engaging all living entities in their various occupational duties and also making them cease such duties. Om Agyantimirandasya Gyananjan Shalakaya Chakshurinmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Gadamahiyam Dadati Swapadantikam. He Krishna Karna Sindhu Dinbandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Taptakanchan Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Prishbhanuste Devi Pranamami Haripriye. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advait Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namne. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gaur Bhani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shrivadi Paschatya Deshatayine. The verses again. When the sun passes through Mesh, Aries, and Tula, Libra, the duration of day and night are equal. When it passes through 5 signs headed by Vrishab, Taurus, the duration of day is increased until Cancer. And then it gradually decreases by half an hour each month until the day and night again become equal in Libra. When the sun passes through 5 signs beginning with Vrishika, Scorpio, the duration of days decrease until Capricorn. And then gradually it increases month after month until day and night become equal in Aries. Until the sun travels to the south, the days grow longer, and until it travels to the north, the nights grow longer. Sukdev Goswami continued, my dear king, as stated before, the learned say that the sun travels over all sides of Manasotra mountain in a circle whose length is 9,051 lakh yojans, or 7,006,008 lakh miles. On Manasotra mountain, due east of Mount Sumeru, is a place known as Devadhani, possessed by King Indra. Similarly, in the south is a place known as Samyamani, possessed by Yamraj. In the west is a place known as Nimlochani, possessed by Varun, and in the north is a place named Vibhavari, possessed by Moon God. Sunrise, midday, sunset, midnight occur in all those places according to specific times, thus engaging all living entities in their various occupational duties and also making them cease such duties. All right, so we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam. Fifth canto, the creative impetus. Do you still remember the name of the chapter? Chapter 21, the
Movements of
The
the
movements of the sun.
movements of the sun. And yesterday we studied that how the sun god is so powerful, that by virtue of its light, it is actually giving us the power to see, giving a living entity a power to see. So sun gives the power to see. So basically, it means that if there is a problem in the vision, it means that there is interference with the interaction with the sunlight. So when the sun gives the power to see to all the living entities, and also it is very powerful that it lights up the entire universe, one sun in each universe. But it is also under the control of Krishna. Krishna, because of fear of Krishna, that it is staying in its orbit and it cannot even decide to move an inch. And you also study that how the sun god is going around its orbit in a chariot, which is headed by 7 horses. And we saw the name of the horses. And then there are how many sages? 64,000 sages singing the glories. And then there are so many other Gandharvas and so many other devotees who are constantly praising the sun god and following the rituals, worshipping Krishna through sun god. And today we are seeing that how sun is orbiting around its revolving around its orbit, and because the movement is so powerful that the days and nights are decided by it. You see, a conditioned soul, we cannot, sit in our small places and understand how Krishna is making the sun move around and how days and nights are happening. We move around, है ना? We go from point A to point B. When we move around with our movements, does day and night move? Anybody in this room? I move,
No.
so day and night move.
No,
No,
Mataji.
No, no, Mataji, no.
Sure?
Yes.
So basically, we are under that umbrella. So the sun god is moving, and when he is moving, the day and night are moving. See how powerful it is? We cannot even imagine that how much potency has been endowed in this devotee by the Supreme Personality of Godhead to actually move. And when the sun god moves and day and night move, everything else moves. Everything else moves, right? The earth, the different vegetations and crops will differ based on the movement of the sun, because sunlight is giving energy to the earth, right? And then it is giving it potency to rain. Even third canto Srimad Bhagavatam explains how the rain happens. We study in the school, I think I've said it before, that the water evaporates from the sea and then evaporation, condensation, and then the precipitation, right? But that's not what Bhagavatam explains. Bhagavatam says, okay, evaporation, but it actually becomes a rain cloud in the sun, and it comes out from the sun. It is not that there is evaporation, condensation happening in the air. No, it's actually happening in the sun. So, and the sun is deciding every sunrise and every sunset, whether we are losing our lifespan or whether we are actually going towards Krishna. So very powerful living entity, very, very powerful. So powerful, but it never deviates from the order of Krishna. So powerful yet humble. That is why this has a potency of becoming sun god. Okay, it's not going to be easy. In case a conditioned soul gets a little power, there's an element of pride which comes along. Yesterday in Bhagavatam class, I was talking in 12th canto Srimad Bhagavatam, it is discussed that money, when the money comes, the purpose of a duty is lost. You see, education, the schools are supposed to give education, and education is supposed to give power, right? Ignorance is suffering, and knowledge is power. But when the money enters, when the concept of money enters the universities, it loses its purpose. Everything is done by money. The system of justice is supposed to give justice to everyone, fair justice. But when the money enters over there, then the purpose of justice is lost. the hospital is meant to help a suffering patient or person regain its health. But when the money enters, that purpose is lost. Like that, if the money enters even in our movement or even in our interaction with devotees, we very well, the purpose can be lost very well. And the context of discussion over there was why brahmanas are needed. That's why we need well-trained brahmanas who can actually guide us how to spend money for Krishna service. So a person who's earning money cannot be the one who has the ability to spend money. That's a recipe for disaster. Person who's earning money has to be under somebody who is a brahmana who can guide how do I direct my money. Like that, sun god is so powerful. You know, it moves, and the day and night move, and the crops move, the lifespan of a living entity moves, so many other things move. Wind moves, clouds move, rainfall moves, seasons move, everything moves. Right? When it just the movement, a step that sun god takes, it moves, everything moves. But it is not puffed up with the understanding that with my movement, so many things are moving in the whole universe, not just Earth, the entire universe, with all the planets and subplanets and God knows what all, which we studied in all the 7 Varshas. But the sun god is like, okay, but I cannot move even an inch on my own desire. I am tightly controlled by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And I'm doing this because Krishna wants it this way. That's a devotee. See, a devotee can be in a very opulent position, very, very respectable position, but its movements are directed by Krishna directly. It does not want, devotee doesn't want, it's not a question of control. You see, the relationship is not based on control. The relationship is based on alignment and love. Okay, it's not control. Krishna always gives independence. It's not out of control, and God is so controlling. He is controlling through his love, because the love can change a person, not the hate or not the sense of owning somebody as a slave. Okay, so understand that how nicely Krishna has made all these arrangements, and how the movements are going on, and tomorrow, like when we study, we'll see that how the days and nights are moving with the movement of the sun. I have this, I showed this yesterday too. Let me see if I can make it smaller. That how the different planets or different demigods are in what place. Can we rotate it? I don't know if we can rotate it. All right, so here you see this place where my cursor is this brown place is Pushkara Dvipa, and in the middle of Pushkara Dvipa is Manasotra mountain, this black thing. Okay, and then this is the compass, north, south, east, and west. So in the northern part is the place for abode of moon, Vibhavari. We're going clockwise. On the western part, this labeled as number 1 is Devadhani, or abode of Indra. This is in relation to Mount Sumeru, which is in the middle of Jambudvip. Okay, and then in the southern part is Samyamani, or abode of Yamaraj, this number 2. And on the eastern part is number 3 is Nimalochani, or abode of Varun. So these are all, and sun is going clockwise, like north to east, to south to west. And when it moves, the days and nights happen in all these places. The sunrise, the midday, the sunset, and the midnight happen when the sun moves along here. Okay, I think I'll stop here. Any questions, reflections, realizations, or corrections? You can ask.